YouTube! I'm Pinstar, and this is Timberborn Strategy and Tactics, episode 20. So, in our last episode, we are just about done planting the dynamite into this little area. We can have our first earth-shattering kaboom. Part of me wants to... Well, no, I'm not going to delay it any. I already teased you all with that. So we will be doing that. The rest of the things going on here, we've got a lot to do, and I'm gonna unveil some of my new plans. I do have some plans that I'm going to be expanding into. But first things first, let's finish this. Actually, one thing we have 10 unemployed beavers, and I've been meaning to place down another hauling post here, and it just so happens that's how many of those, how many beavers are employed by one of those things. So I think, let's see, what is this thing? Yeah, that can go on top of there. And as long as this, our beavers can reach this, which they can, we can build it right there. Now I know this is kind of in our engine of industry area, but I have more plans. I'm not going to keep sprawling out beaver wheels here, but we might as well place that over there. That should get built quickly, and then we will get things moved around even faster. Water's doing fine, even though our puddle is dried up yet. We're 4.4 days. Our water levels are fine. The Blue Lagoon is fine. Everything is doing quite nicely. Of things that we want to get up and running. All right, that took a chunk out of the unemployed, but not all of them. Jeez. Now, granted, once the wet season comes along here, we'll be employing beavers along here. But still, that was still pretty quick. I mean, I guess we could get a few beavers on here. A few more scavengers. Might as well start chewing away at this. Because, yeah, we got our printing press going as well. And wow, as it were, you know, I thought we had to speed build here a little bit, but it turns out we're right on track. We're going to need some more housing. But that's not going to be too much of a problem. I have an idea. I have certainly an idea. Now, one of my commenters was commenting that you're milking this one center here for all it's worth here, and you know, would it be time to do another district? And normally, yes, but you know what? I'm kind of taking this as a challenge. How much can we develop around a single district center? I'm not necessarily doing this as a one district challenge, but it's still, well, all right, maybe I kind of am. Okay, our beavers are all set. Now, I think if they're along the road here, that might take them out, but I want to show it off. Yeah, let's put you at normal speed. And detonate. Boom, 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 boom. Popping and locking. Oh yeah. And now that little annoying lip has been done away with. Which means that there's more room for water in here. We could go even deeper if we really wanted to, which we very well may. That's going to take a lot of dynamite, but I think we can do that. And actually, speaking of a lot of dynamite, we can actually place the dynamite up here and here. I want to sort of like whittle away some of these edges just to make it a little bit easier to, well, terraform, as it were. Oh yeah, also I wanted to terraform these things here too. We may want to get another thing of dynamite cooking here. Although I'm not sure, is the bottleneck the dynamite or is the bottleneck the paper? Because our paper we may need another thing of paper. which can be done. I'm not opposed to placing more paper. In fact, why don't we? But I'm going to place it in a place, well, it might seem a little odd, a little out of standard here. But trust me, there's a method to my madness, and yes, this is going to be a little bit of a preview of what I have in mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put even more use in the Blue Lagoon. But not just any kind of use here. We have some things in mind. So what if we did something like that? And then something like that. And then did so say... Let's see, hang on. So our industries for paper, that only requires 80. The printing press requires 150. Hang on, let me, that requires 150. Well, you know, I know what I'm going to do. So we're actually going to experiment with the engine. I know I've been kind of like lambasting it here, but I want to give it a try. I want to give it a fair shake. Maybe I've judged it too harshly here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to build an engine right here in the middle of the water. That's right, folks. Get you up like that. And now that's going to turn the crankshaft here. So we're going to need to actually exploit the power back here. And we'll come up with a couple of things, actually. Let's see here. We'll do something like that. We want it up a level here because we are going to be raising the Blue Lagoon up by 1 water level. So we might as well account for that now. And we want a paper factory here. That we are a paper mill. So that much we've determined. We could actually put you sideways like this. And then actually with that we can do 2 grist mills as well, and that will perfectly use the power that this produces. So yeah, let's get a pair of grist mills that can operate year-round. Alright, so we'll get some more 3-fers here. At this stage of the game, the planks needed to build all these supports here. Not that difficult, honestly. Alright, grist mill can go over here. And actually, we could just do another, since these things share, they share power if they touch here. We can do something like this. So then what we do in this case, can we squeeze the grist mill in here? This may be a little bit trickier then. Okay, so maybe not. Maybe my original idea was better. Let's do that then. This is why we're doing this all planned out here. And during pause. There we go. And I think actually what we want to do here, you know, this one, these can go down here. So we'll get the supports for this. Get a stairway down here, and then just get our regular thing up here. This one, on the other hand, I want this one to go over a little bit. Actually, we could just have you go up over here, do a little mini bridge over here. Or heck, we could even do a two for suspension. Why not? We've got science points to burn. We might need this back a little bit, which is fine. We can do that. Yeah, we just get the little roads on top. There. Put a little bridge across there. We'll get ourselves a nice little booster up here. Perfect. Okay, so that takes care of all of those. So the only things that left here that we need is the drive shaft itself, which needs to be supported here to at least here. So if we do something like that, although you know what I might want to do is do a little archway here. Yeah, something up like this. Like that. And then what we would do is we would do a little stairway up and down. No, stairway up and down. Yes, that would work. I mean, I guess we could make the stairway up and down with the gears themselves. We can use the high power shafts. That actually might look kind of neat. And then we do a 1 for up here. Power shaft up top. Boom, boom. And a boom. And then that way we can extend our little roadway out here further and continue our development deeper into the lagoon. Yeah, you know what? I like this. Now let's just adjust some priorities here. We want the gears first because those are going to kind of get in the way. And obviously the pathway to it needs to be done. Because I want this infrastructure built before these buildings, otherwise they'll get blocked off. Okay, we're golden. Am I frozen? No, I'm not. Okay. So this should get our builders a building here. And then, yeah, maybe once we get ourselves a bit more. But yeah, for now it's just nothing but the Blue Lagoon. But we're gonna populate this whole area right here, right now. Water's doing well. Oh yes, one thing I almost forgot. I have a new Patreon that came on board. So I want to make sure that they're in here. And having just grown up, the sun is just fine. Welcome to the damn colony. I'm sure you'll find a useful job. All right, let's see how we're doing here. All right, we're laying down some more of our dynamite while our beavers are doing their thing here. And yeah, this area is for all the raw logs that we'll need. We'll be able to supply them instantly. The other reason I wanted to build the engine over here is it needs to be fed logs like constantly. And what better supply of logs than this monstrosity of a place right here? If anything can keep up with our logs here. Beaver is stranded. Come on, Call Ducks. Keep it together. I am not rescuing you. Like, dive into the water or something. Seriously, man. I mean, it's just bad timing, honestly. Alright, I guess I'll rescue you. Is that enough for you? Yes, that is. Okay. Now be more careful next time, please. Actually, maybe it's best we place that stairway last. Well, actually, since I just replaced it, they will place that last, so that actually kind of solves the problem. And yeah, I can see that the paper's getting sipped at, so a second paper mill's probably the smart idea, especially since we have both the dynamite works and the bookshop demanding paper. We're going to need to produce more of it. Alright, the sun is just fine. Where are you working? You are unemployed. You are one of 3 unemployed beavers. Well, you know what? We're going to get you ready for some of these wet season industries. We'll activate them now, just to soak up the unemployment. They'll become useful there in due time. Alright, we are going to need more pump extractors, since our overall supply of water is starting to decay. While we're not running out of water, as far as what's been stored up, we are going to want to have more pumps going, because with these having gone dry, the rest of the pumps that we have that actually have access to water, it's not quite keeping up with the colony's need. I'm not going to scramble for it now, but we'll just want to keep that in mind. If we're unemployed, we could do another thing of builders. That would also work as far as keeping our beavers busy. Alright, builder's hut. Yeah, let's build another builder's hut. I think that would be a wise decision here. And actually, you know what? We can build it up here. Why not? It fits perfectly. We'll up the priority for those stairs a smidge so that they can actually get built and have access. And then that should speed things up just a bit. Alright, we actually have some homeless. Wow. Did not expect our beavers to quite explode that quickly. We will get more housing online for them. We'll have to deal with a little bit of homelessness here at first. But I think they can manage. Maybe like rotate out. All right, yeah, and this river dried up again, which I mean, it's happened. It's expected. It is precedented, as it were, but not necessarily ideal. All right, we got our drive shafts done here. Once they finish up the last of these, then we'll they should knock out these stairs, which will allow them to knock out this builder's hut, which actually should also take higher priority. And actually, yeah, it doesn't take long for them to get the materials because it's sitting on top of the wood. I was about to say, we don't have any lack of these. Can you guys, like, do this, please? All right, water is coming down. Excellent. We are going to want to set off our dynamite before the end of the wet season, just so that we can maximize the amount of tiles that we of no longer space and therefore water. Oh, that's why you're not building that platform. Let's maximize our things for that platform. Just because having the extra builders would make the rest of this go all that faster. There you go. Flooding in and filling up our other little areas here. Right, please. Yes, thank you. I know our planks aren't the easiest things to bring over there. We do need to get a more centralized plank production here. I might do that as a later thing. All right, now we got our builders on. Why are you not maxing that out? And actually, did our other haulers... Yeah, you didn't max out these. We need these maxed out, thank you very much. And yeah, I actually want this to not have access to anything until the very end, until all the other buildings that are set to use its power are actually available. So yeah, you can sit there and be unconnected. That's fine. I'd prefer it that way. Because I don't want to start burning timber without having to. Have we refilled yet? No, we're going. I'm curious to see if it's possible to actually like build a dam so big that you literally use up the entirety of the benefit of the water doing basically the output of your wet tiles here. Oh wow, that was a short one. Man, I'm gonna eat my words, aren't I? Okay, we did. So the drought is 3 days away, and we just now started building up enough water to actually start flooding in here. That's kind of funny. I think we are actually at some point going to end up capturing the entire wet season's worth of water. And then it'll become a question of not how much can we store, but how much does it produce. Because that's kind of funny, not gonna lie. But at least we have our beavers going at it with these trees here now. Now that our lumber's actually getting used up, our lumberjacks can actually like start grabbing them and filling them. And yeah, all our pumps are back online. I think I'm going to pop the dynamite once we're at 1 day left to go. Just so that we can max out our storage and it has the day to actually fill itself up. Oh, for Pete's sake. 2 beavers are stranded. Come on now. You're just going to sit there all night and sleep, aren't you? Yeah, you're just going to sleep. I guess that's the one downside to it. All right, yeah, you're free. Is there anyone else hiding in there? No? Good. This is the third time I'm building this damn staircase. And they're going to get themselves trapped again, aren't they? Because they keep wanting to go underneath. All right, here's what we're going to do. You're going to be -0, 0. Never mind. How many times are we going to rebuild these stairs? How many times are we going to rebuild these dang stairs? Oh, would you just finish this area so that I can build my stairs? Because I want to show it off before... I mean, not that we need to worry about the wet season or the dry season. I guess that's the kind of the beauty of this little area here, is that it is not beholden to the wet season or the dry season. All right, good. It looks like they're not going underneath to try and build this thing. Okay, it is the nighttime of one day away, so let's pop. We left one straggler, but that's okay. We can just build another stairway a little bit further down. We want to take this area out anyway, so... Looked like... What? The water is flooding... I'm confused. Oh, did I make like a tidal... I think I made a tidal wave. Yeah, I made a quasi-tidal wave. That's kind of funny. With the I didn't realize the water physics were that involved. Alright, engine is online, and thus power is online to almost all of these. God dang it. I forgot to hook up the... Yeah, and it doesn't share it directly with that. Alright, well, you know what we're going to do? This is what we're going to do. We're just going to make a little access road so that we can run around and fix that. Consarned it. And then we make you a T. Oh, I know, site's too far from builders. And actually, yeah, we're going to pause you so you're not burning logs while the rest of our supply here is not connected. And then we'll make useful progress out of the rest of this. Where else do we have explosives? We have one over there. Yeah, all that water cleared itself up. It was just a little thing. So, note to self, underwater explosions cause mini tidal waves. Good to know. Yeah, we are racking up the homeless here. Don't worry, I will be building more things. 17-day drought! Well, I'm glad we harvested up a little bit more water, because we're going to need the extra capacity here. And as soon as our builders finish this little area here and we get this online, I think that'll be a good place to call it. Normally I like to cut right at the apex of the different seasons here, but I want to see this little project to its fruition. I want to see this thing churning and burning. Consarned it. So will you fix those gears? Because I'm not burning wood for nothing. I'd say wood doesn't grow on trees, but wood is trees, so, you know, I guess it does, but that doesn't mean that we have to waste it. Waste not, want not, and all that. Alright, now somebody fix this thing. One more gear. And do not give me it's too far away. Alright, good. Alright, someone just needs to build it, and then we're golden. Quitting time, eh? Alright, one more. There we go. Now we can turn this thing on, and that will turn on everything else. As great as this invention is, it became a splinter in the side of beaver nations other than the Iron Teeth. And yeah, here's the problem. It operates at night. And nighttime is the wrong time when it comes to operating these things. So yeah, now we need you to run, grab the logs, resupply it, get the engine cooking again. There it goes. But now, yeah, now all these are spoken for, and we can churn and burn all we want. Alright, well, I think we're doing pretty well. So, if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!